We still don't have a roof. Destructive at times. Good morning, my boy. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather. I wanted to give you guys the perspective of this ice storm from our farm. We are in a very... Oh, that's a weird sound. Oh, the wind is blowing and the trees are kind of creaking. As you can see, we've got some very badly placed trees by the power lines. That was not us. We plan to take all the Bradford pears off of our property. As far as I know, we only have 3, but we probably need the assistance of the electric company for those ones. But yes, we do have some little bit of ice accumulation. You can probably tell I don't have my hat on. We are well above freezing at this point. It's just when the rain was falling last night, the air was cold, and so we do still have some ice on the trees, but it's melting. Hi birds, how goes it? It's kind of wet in their run. Looking at this here, it's probably 1/10 of an inch, which is what we were forecasted to get. Yeah, there's a little bit of ice. I did worry a little bit about this and how much weight the greenhouse could really handle. They do make greenhouse shapes that really help slough off snow and things. This is not one of those. It's just, you know, regular shape. Did I just see a flash of red? Is there a cardinal in here? Did you guys see that? I'll have to look back on that in editing. I thought I saw a flash of red. We've got cardinals. We've got a bird that migrates this way called the cedar waxwing. And there's red-winged blackbirds. I thought I saw a flash of red. Most of this moisture is from the rain that we've gotten. But I also did leave the irrigation on all night the other night. It was one of those situations where I came out to turn it on and I just knew within my soul that after I was done milking the goats, I would remember and then I would come back out here and shut off the irrigation. I was wrong. I did remember at 5:30 in the morning the next day, but that's okay. I think periodically leaving water running somewhere is kind of one of those things that people with farms and homesteads, they just do, at least every once in a while. It is really creepy. I mean, we've had ice storms in the past, but I don't know that I've noticed that like creak and crackle of the trees as they blow around. What's a little bit nerve-wracking is we're kind of in a strange spot with this storm. We're not, as you can tell, it's not super cold here. We are still getting some ice, but we're also kind of getting a band of severe weather coming through here later, so we're going to have a lot of wind. By that point, the ice should have fully melted off the trees, but if it doesn't, that's where we can start to lose limbs and things off of the trees. Potentially lose our power. Right now we still have power. Do you come hang out with us? You want to show them the new barn? Yesterday, Levi put up the garage door on the west side of the new barn area. We still don't have a roof, but that is what the garage door looks like from the inside. We have quite the dip in our land here that we'll be filling in, but it's coming together. One of the things that I was worried about is the ice really weighing down my electric fences, but the goats aren't coming out here anyway. It looks like it's not gonna really tear them down or anything. That's another thing though, with the wind coming later, like hopefully the ice is off of it so that when we get the wind, they don't blow the fences over, because we don't have this area fenced in anymore. We're going to be putting a fence in right here. It's just not up yet. Oh, you girls didn't run out of hay. Let me turn on the light. That's good. I just came to check on you. Hi, Laura. She's been getting her snacks. And Tori, of course. Did you slip? Are you okay? be dark depending on how I situate the camera, just because it's what we get this time of year in here. Levi did put the metal over this rabbitry door so we don't get blowing winds in here. How you doing? What did you do to your resting mat? You have this stick to play with. Goodness, ma'am. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the water's not frozen in here. Are you guarding your babies? Can we take out a peek at them? We haven't seen them in a little bit. I feel bad. We'll leave her alone. She's cozy. We'll look at them tomorrow. Came in to make sure the girls are good on hay, and they are. They've been actually wasting even less hay since our last update. We were feeding 1.5 bales to 2 bales a day, and now we're down to 1 to 1.5 bales a day because they haven't just been going through it and wasting it all over the ground, which is good. Hi, Chloe. Did you enjoy your new bed? Part of why it's dark in here is we closed the top of Chloe's door just to allow for more heat retention. Hi, baby. I threw some fresh hay at her so she can make a nice warm bed. I didn't bring you a snack. That wasn't very nice, was it? So Chloe is all set. And I'll just top off the goats a little bit, but they're fine too. I have had to treat a little bit for worms because our fall and winter had been really warm. I'm actually really grateful for cool weather finally blowing in because it's going to give our goats a parasite break. The parasite cycle can't continue when it's super cold out because those eggs and larvae that are on pasture, they can't hatch when it's that cold. So really, for that reason only, I'm pretty grateful that winter's finally here. Oh, Tori. All right, just this once. You ready to have those babies in 3 short weeks? Yeah, just about. Crazy. I think she's got a single. She's not particularly large. Got a little baby udder is coming in. It's hard to see because of her dark fur, but it's there. So before we go inside and get the bread out of the oven, I wanted to update you on this garden really briefly. I think the last time we looked at this, the spent loofah was just dead over the top here, and the blackberries on this side were absolutely insane. Full disclosure, this is something that I like and I allow, and I kind of did intentionally. I know that there are nice ways to prune your blackberries so they don't get crazy and out of hand, but at the house where I grew up, the blackberry patch was really big and it was really wild. Those blackberries had thorns, these ones don't. Look how gorgeous the ice is on that. Oh, it's so pretty even though it's so destructive at times. Anyway, what I really wanted was to clear this space out so that the U-shaped bed was visible and accessible, and I did want to clean off our archway here. Since the archway already has some struggles with standing up straight, I still haven't fixed this from a couple years ago when our first batch of birdhouse gourds really weighed that down. I was scared that the ice would pile up on all that dead loofah and really weigh this down more to like an irreversible state. There's still hope for it the way it is right now, and I do have plans, perennial plans, for this arch this coming spring. You got one. You got one. Oh, he wants to come in. The dog's in now. I invited him in this morning. He didn't want to come in, but he's in now. Oh, we've got the bread out of the oven. Thank you, honey. Did that just come out?
Literally just happened.
Awesome. Oh, hot. So far, things are good in our neck of the woods. We've got our bread, we've got our milk on tap. So far we have our power, and we've got everything we need. I'm really grateful that we have good hay storage, we've got good feed storage. So we just need to ride it out. It looks like maybe the worst of the storm for our area as far as the wind, and maybe some heavy snow is gonna be coming later, so we'll pick up again tomorrow. Good morning. We're definitely more frozen now, although it did thaw. Like all of the ice that was on the trees that was really weighing them down. By the end of the day yesterday, it thawed out completely. We did freeze last night, so it's still slick on the ground because we did get quite a bit of rain and just a dusting of snow. So all in all, the impacts here were basically non-existent, which is really awesome. Uh-oh. I can't shut this off. The button is frozen. Oh wow, I've never done that before. I gotta get in there to their water. The last time I showed myself digging ice out of the water trough with these gloves, I got a lot of questions about them. These are fully waterproof gloves that are insulated. My husband got these for me at the local farm store. I'm not affiliated with this brand or anything, but I'll put a link to these exact gloves in the description box if you're interested in getting some for yourself. They are very handy for this situation. Pun intended, I guess. The boys are over here actually eating grass. They've been doing such a good job actually eating the winter grasses that are out here. I have not had to feed very much hay. Good morning. Good morning, my boys. How are you? You look so fluffy. Hello. Just making sure I'm looking at their noses. I don't want to see any signs of pneumonia or anything. They definitely look cold. Farrell over there is a little bit hunchy, but it's cold out. Since they are out here eating on the grass and not in their house eating hay when it's cold, I want to make sure that they do have hay in their house. I want to keep it stocked. It's definitely low, but they have a little in here. We'll stock them up again. Good morning, girls. Hi. Be sweet. We don't bite, remember? Nefarious! Hey! Come here! You don't have to eat icy grass. Come here. Come on. Yes, it's mud. It's where you live. There, go eat some hay. Good morning, Chloe. You ventured out in the snow. How are you? Good girl. So as far as the greenhouse goes, our plants have handled colder temps than this before. So they're probably okay. I do have many more heads on my brassicas, like the broccoli and cauliflower and things, than I had the last time we had a good freeze. Yeah, we are above freezing in the greenhouse right now. Not by a whole lot, but we are. It's about 35 in here. You can see we still have liquid water down there. But we've got some heads of broccoli and cauliflower that probably won't handle temperatures down into like the mid-20s and teens very well. I have been told by many a viewer who grows these things successfully in cold weather climates that if I'm going to be coming up on some decently low temps and I still have heads on my broccoli, I either need to harvest them or plan to cover them more than what the greenhouse does. So I'm going to harvest a little bit today, and then I'll come back and get the rest probably tomorrow, because it looks like tomorrow night our low is like 13, something like that. It's in the teens, and I don't know if we're going to be getting any sun throughout the day in order to heat the greenhouse up. I don't want anything bad to happen to this broccoli that we grew, or the cauliflower. That head's not very big. I may elect to cover this like that with putting some of the leaves over and tying it shut. That will probably help. Look at that big broccoli over there. There's our haul for today. My plan is to actually roast this with some turkey sausage that we bought from the Amish store sometime last year. I've got a lot of turkey that I purchased from them that I need to go through, and then maybe some potatoes. Sounds nice and warm and cozy. This is like the third or fourth decent harvest of broccoli that we've gotten ever since we started harvesting them this fall. I have my little broccoli starts inside. I'll put a little clip of them in here right now. They're about this tall. They look so good. That will be our springtime broccoli. I love it. This has been a very encouraging fall garden for me. So I hope you all are staying warm out there wherever you are. There is going to be another snowstorm coming. I don't know if it's supposed to be as bad or as impactful. I haven't really been following it super closely, but that's the next thing on the radar, literally.